Yes, oh yes, baby. You know what time it is. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the panhandle of Florida, this is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope. Wildcard weekend, baby. How you feeling, sir? Let's go. We talking playoffs?
Playoffs?
Let's go. Talk to me, sir. What's up, man?
Dude, I mean, we finished out the year pretty damn strong. Week 18, we both were 13-3.
Woo.
And Vegas was a measly 10-6. We stomped Vegas's ass.
Man, we keep trying to make these motherfucking people some money, man. If they just hang in there and then don't bet the Cowboys, they make a shitload of money, dude.
Yeah. You were definitely wrong on the Cowboys. You were all in on the Cowboys last week, I tell you. Woo.
Hurt my feelings, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But, hey, I was down for my Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
I put my scotch on it as wrong team favored. And I was telling everybody my Lions will win, whether they have a chance to go to the playoffs or not. And my Lions came through. Good job, boys.
Man, I'm impressed, too, because I was 13-3. 2 of the games I missed. Now, we was hammered last show. And we were hammered over the weekend if anybody joined our damn watch party on Sunday, man. That was a hell of a lot of fun, too, dude. We made a hell of a lot of bets and drank a hell of a lot of booze. But, man, I was giving you so much shit about picking the Lions, A, and picking the Commanders, B. And damn, if those weren't the two that fucked me over. Actually, Lions didn't so much, but the damn Cowboys damn sure did, boy.
That's what Cowboys do. They like to fuck people, man.
We them boys, man. So when we had a good record, we beat Vegas. If you just bet all the money line games, you had a better record than Vegas. That's the main thing, man. But what about our parlays, man? What did we leave open on our bourbon scotch beer parlay?
You almost had it. You had Cincinnati and you had the Steelers. They both came through to you. We both agreed on our beers, the Steelers and Browns, and we picked the under, and this time it was the over.
They finding some offense there in Pittsburgh all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. What's up with that?
So we both drink a beer, and I missed my bourbon. I actually had the Bucks over the Atlanta Falcons. So which one you want to do first? You want to let me take
I only owe a bit. Yeah, take that because I realize that my beer is not within arm's reach, so I'm going to step away for a minute and let you. Which one you doing first?
I'm going to do my bourbon.
You're going to do your bourbon, man.
Do Willett.
Oh, he got the Willett, baby. Let's go. Top shelf tonight for the stream. I'm down with it, bro. All right, all right.
Anything less than top shelf?
Come on. I mean, we try not to anyway, but no judgments here. If you want to put your bourbon with Dr. Pepper, I love you anyway, man. That's all good, dude. That's all good. All right, well, I'm cueing the shot music. Do your thing, baby.
All right. Cheers. Woo! Willett is pretty damn smooth. Just take as a shot. As he's getting his beer ready, I just cracked open my Modelo. And he's taking a lot longer than I thought, so we'll just kind of wait on him. But, I mean, what did we get wrong last week? Shoot, let's go over this.
Losing my mind, man. Couldn't find my
I was expecting
great radio and podcast.
10-second break, maybe. And I was like, okay, well, now I guess I got to fill something in.
I couldn't find it. It was right beside me the whole time. I had to put something on top of it that I have to break out later. I know you can't even hear me, but yeah, we good to go now. Let me prep this bad boy. Because all my beer, the Steelers found some offense. That's not the worst thing in the world, man. For my Steelers and my fantasy team as a dynasty owner of said Kenny Pickett, bro. And George Pickens. What's up? So you taking a beer as well, and then you good? We both good at our scotch, right? You got me? I'm coming through. I think it's on your end, bro. Did you mute me?
You got me?
Yeah, I got you. You ain't got me?
I didn't have you. It was coming through my computer all of a sudden. I think you switched mics on me.
All right. You good? So, yeah, let's do this thing. Oh, these beers. Time to get it. Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Woo! Damn, man. I need to eat something that like expanding my belly, man. I wouldn't even have no room for that shit. Excuse me. Well, we had some, that's some top quality, classy ass streaming and podcasting right there. Not only we burping into the mics and being so couth, we finally got our mic and audio issues worked out. We ready to go, man, because, man, we got a special issue this week, man. It's playoff season.
Playoffs?
And it's time for the first annual PROOFY's coming up. We have an award show this episode, man. It's going to be a quicker episode with only having 6 games to cover. And we got our very special, I hope you got your evening wear on, man. Your evening gown, your tuxedos, whatever, because there's some classy shit coming up. The first ever PROOFY Awards to be held this episode. So we're looking forward to it. And I guess that's all the housekeeping we do because we settled up from last week. Is it time to start a tab, sir?
Let's open that tab.
Let's open that tab. Here we go.
You want to start tab?
I've not yet begun to defile myself.
Open bar, dude. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, Scotch, Scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
There we go, man. Well, I'm drinking Trace tonight, man. I think I need to switch to maybe some Weller or something since you're so top shelf tonight, dude. And we technically are winners. We 13-3 against Vegas, baby. So I might do that as soon as I drink this Trace here.
All right, sounds good to me.
As long as that's approved by you, sir.
That's very much approved by me.
Well, first up on the slate this week, man, Wild Card Weekend. Check me out, dude. First, let me put you on Adam Cam. Let you talk about this game for a second. There's all your picks from last week. Let me clear that out. Let me put myself on Paul Cam. Let's clear this out. Because we got a new little format this week, y'all. We're going extra deep into the analysis. We doing it. First game on the slate is going to be 4:30 Fox and Fox Deportes 9-8 Seahawks on the road at the 13-4 San Francisco 49ers. Let's look at this game right here, and of course my job messes up on these cameras as soon as I bring it up. All right, we're gonna get this squared away. One second. We're probably gonna do it on every damn camera. All right. Talk to me, man, about this game.
All right. 49ers swept Seahawks by an average of 14 points this year. They're getting Deebo Samuel back just in time for the playoff push. Elijah Mitchell came on strong. I think he had 5 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown, getting his legs underneath him. I mean, what a great complimentary player to Christian McCaffrey. I mean, there's nothing to be said. I think the 49ers are doing the Muhammad Ali, I'm a bad man.
Oh.
And Seahawks know it. So give me 49ers win and cover.
49ers win and cover at home, man. What's the spread? It was 9.5, right?
I have 10 on my list.
You got 10. Okay, I think I might have moved down to 9.5. I'm trying to work these cameras out. Y'all pardon me in the moment while I'm doing this little technical stuff. Yeah, dude.
9.5 is better.
I mean, it makes you feel better. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the one thing you can say about the Seahawks is this, man, that they have their entire starting lineup. And the 49ers, obviously, are going with the rookie quarterback making his playoff debut. Though he's looked up to the task so far, y'all. He's looked like he knows what he's doing. And I believe in him right now, man. I think he can get it going. I think that he doesn't look rattled. He doesn't look like the moment's too big for him. Now, as we keep going, the moment will be getting bigger and bigger. But, man, give me the 49ers, dude. And give me the win and cover, dude. I'm down with you. I will drink to that. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. I got to open a beer.
All right. Well, I'm drinking bourbon this show, man, because I'm all in it, man. I've been doing so much of this work, man. I'm trying to get these graphics right for this thing, man. I got to get my camera right. Shout out to the chat and everybody out there as well. Put on Adam Cam. He's got his pick up there with the 49ers win and cover, and that's what I say as well, dude.
So does Bo Jones in the chat.
Oh, Bo Jones in the chat says so as well, dude. I'm down with it. Bo Jones, shout out there to the chat. Hi to the chat. Much love to everybody hanging out in this stream, dude. Be down with it. All right. Next up on the slate, I'm going to have to do this on the fly. Messed all these cameras up, man. Next up on the slate, the Los Angeles Chargers, 10-7, the 8:15 NBC Peacock and Universal on the road, the 9-8 London Jaguars. Shout out to my folks across the pond, man. The Jaguars are in the playoffs, baby. What a turnaround. They looking good. They came back when it mattered most to win that game. What's going to happen this week, man?
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen this week. The Chargers, after they lost to the Chiefs, they are 7-0.
Oh.
Now, they played Arizona, the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Titans, the Colts, the Rams, and the Broncos. So it's not like a tough schedule when you have struggling teams like that. but and they're missing Slater, their tackle Slater, second year guy. But they got Keenan Allen back, and I think they hit some strides. Mike Williams, he seems healthy. He's a little bit questionable, but I think he'll play. And Austin Eckler, they're just opening up the door for him. So I think their offense is hitting a lot better than it was at the beginning of the season. Same way with the Jags, though. The Jags are 6-1 since they lost to the Chiefs. And they only lost to my Detroit Lions.
Oh, yes, sir.
They also had to come back a few of those games. I think everybody remembers the Cowboys in the overtime. So, I mean, if I had the thing about the Jags, they got going for them, Peterson. Peterson, he's already won a Super Bowl. He knows how to coach a team through the playoffs. And the Chargers do not have a coach. But I really believe the Chargers have more of a team. So give me the Chargers. Going to Duval.
Going to Duval. You got the Chargers. Whoa. What's the spread on that one, man? The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. What I'm looking at. So you looking at a different site. That's cool. Hey, there are different lines out there. That's all right. Everything's to be considered. Hey, we got some next level graphics up here, by the way. Next level analysis getting overshadowed by my technical difficulties running these cameras. But look, points per game, they're right on average, and points against the Chargers letting up a little more than 2 points more a game. There's a huge difference in the Chargers got the third passing offense in the NFL, but they got the 30th with Austin Eckler, 30th rushing offense. What I kind of took me by surprise when I looked at all that. Jaguars pretty middle of the road with everything except their pass defense, so that does not bode well against Herbert. But I do kind of believe in what Goldilocks is doing. Trevor Lawrence looking good. They got the 14th best rushing offense going against the 28th best rushing defense. And I don't know, man. Being at home, being hyped, being starved for anything like this in a while, I think the Jaguars, wrong team favorite. My first underdog of the week, baby. I'm taking the Jags, baby. Wrong team favorite. Did you have the Chargers covering?
I had the Chargers covered.
Okay, all right. I'm putting you back. I'm putting your picks up there.
But I did like the Jags. I just couldn't. Something was trying to tell me the Jags, but my head, and I was trying to be logical, kept saying the Chargers. I think they're a better team.
Yeah, the Jags beat the Chargers bad earlier in the season. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, without key individuals, though.
That's true. That is true. You got to take everything into consideration. Next up on the slate, Buffalo and Miami. Coming on here, man. Miami on the road. We already found out Tua's not playing. 1 p.m. CBS, 9-8 against 13-3. Just like our picks last week. Talk to me.
I mean, Dolphins still have a good defense. I mean, don't sell them out. They have the receivers, as everybody knows, with Waddle and Hill. It's just going to be tough, especially starting a rookie quarterback. And then you got the Bills Mafia. They're playing for something. They're going to start hitting their stride. It almost looked kind of last week. They're in playoff form, just on a flick of the switch. And you had me at hello when the game's playing at Orchard Park, you know?
Yeah.
Like, once Orchard Park wasn't in the consideration, I was like, case closed. Give me the Bills all the way. Ride or die, Buffalo Bills, win and cover.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's really that much of a question. Apologies to anybody looking at the screen right now. I'm just going ahead, jumping ahead and fixing all these cameras that are messed up. So we'll have all these visuals right in about 30 seconds. But, yeah, man, it could have been a really good game. I mean, you saw the game in Buffalo earlier when Miami went up there and hung with them, hung tough, dude. But
both times.
But it was not to be. I don't think it will be this week either. So, I mean, yeah, not to be with your boy. Now I think I'm done being distracted. Sorry. Not to be with freaking Tua, and now with third string quarterback, rookie quarterback. They ain't saying a damn prayer, man. What's the spread currently? It is
13.
13. I think the Bills win and cover. I don't think there's any question, man. The Bills are on a mission. Now you got the whole country behind them after Hamlin's injury, which we got great news on that as well this week. He's discharged from the hospital, baby. So that's awesome, man. God is good. All those prayers and the whole nation praying for this guy work for sure. And it's on, man. So such great news around the Bills, and they're going to fight for this guy. And I believe in them. So I got the Bills covering as well. Cheers.
Cheers.
Next up on the slate. 4:30 Fox, the 9-7. Motherfucking 1. New York Giants on the road at the 13-4. Preseason darlings of one co-host of this show. Talk to me. What's going to happen?
Well, thank God it's in Minnesota, because this could get actually kind of ugly game, in my opinion. The Giants have a defense. They have Leonard Williams, and they have Dexter Jones coming off the edge. They have Thibodeau. So that defense is kind of nasty. And if you know, like the Green Bay, if you watch the Green Bay, it was all coming after Kirk Cousins. He got rid of the ball, made some piss poor throws, turnovers in that game. And when you have a third string as your center and a second string as your tackle and another guy as a guard, like, it's not boding well. So I can actually see the New York Giants pulling this game off.
Oh.
But there's too much talent with the Vikings for me to go with the Giants. I mean, give me Kirk Cousins, give me Jefferson, give me Dalvin Cook. Give it to me all, man. Give me the Vikings win and cover.
Vikings win and cover. It's only 3. I mean, they're a much more talented team. They're just, for some reason, not putting teams away like they should. It's weird. It's weird what's happening to this team. I know it's a new coach, first-year system, but I will drink to that. I got to stick by my team so far. I called them on the offseason last January to make the NFC Championship. So I didn't call them to win it, but I called them to make it. So I got to stick by him, man. Cheers. I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers. Remember, last time they played this year, it was a 61-yard field goal by Greg Joseph to win that game.
Good
and I wouldn't trust that man to kick anything.
I love it, dude. I love it. Next up on Wildcard Weekend, man. Only 2 more games, dude. 8:15 NBC, Peacock and Telemundo. 10-7 Ravens on the road at the 12-4. Fighting Joe Burrows without Lamar Jackson. Talk to me.
Even with Lamar Jackson, I was going to go Bengals winning cover. Short and sweet. Cincy is like Zoolander. They're so hot right now. But yeah, I mean, even with Lamar Jackson, without receivers, you only have Mark Andrews. Hell of a defense still in Baltimore. But you need a lot more pieces of the puzzle to put away a Cincinnati team. So give me Cincinnati win and cover.
Cincinnati win and cover. The spread is currently, 8.5? That's way too low. This playoff time, baby. Broadway Joe, man. The new Broadway Joe, man. He's coming at it. Give me the Bengals to win and cover again. What's up with Lamar Jackson, dude? I'll drink to that in the meantime. Cheers. What's up with Lamar Jackson, man?
You don't pay the man. Those injuries tend to linger.
Yeah. I mean, is it as simple as that? Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it is as well. I mean, but you would think, like, okay, he sat out the rest of the regular season, so now he's got time to go and win it in the postseason. Like, show up when, you know what I mean? We talking about practice, like Allen Iverson. We talking about the regular season. It's playoffs now, man. You still got a chance to go win the Super Bowl. You think he's actually sitting out if he's healthy? I mean, if you think he could play, but he's sitting out?
I think there's still a good chance, like, it's in his head. And honestly, Cincinnati's pass rush defense is going to test out that need. There's no reason to even try. If he had some receivers, yeah, even Hollywood Brown from last year or something, yes, give it to me.
I think the same thing, actually. I was just seeing what you thought. I also think that he's just giving him the middle finger, man. So we'll see. Next up, one of the most interesting games of the playoffs, dude. I'm down for this one, dude. The Dallas Cowboys, fresh off of costing me $2,000 winnings on the road to Tampa Bay, where apparently Jason Garrett said the Cowboys just don't play well on grass. And I'm sure the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ain't mowing it one bit. 8:15 Monday Night Football, ESPN, ABC, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and ESPN Deportes. Talk to me.
Shout out to Joshua. Good day. I'll get to that dog's comment in a second.
What's up? Good day. Good to see you, baby. Hang out. We got something for you, dude.
So the Bucks started out with Dallas, and Dallas lost that game 19-3. They can't score points. The Bucks, I know, are 8-9, and the Cowboys are 12-5. But the last Cowboys game I saw, they were 26-6, and they lost that game to the Commanders last week. Dak Prescott trying way too hard since he's coming back from injury. And honestly, I think it's still that running the ball with 14 or 18 seconds left and not having another play is still like messing with his mind. So he has to let everything go, get a cleanse to even get this game. But I think Bucks defense actually wins this game. Dak's thrown 7 picks or a pick in every single game, last 7 games he's played. So throw another pick or two. Give me the Bucks. Wrong team favor.
Oh, there you go, man. Dude, I'm such a freaking cuckold, I guess, man, because I'm going to pick the Cowboys again, and I don't even know why. It's so freaking annoying what they do and don't do. They have the talent and defense and offense to win the Super Bowl, and I don't know why they can't freaking. I guess this is what Green Bay fans are talking about, why they was ready to let McCarthy go, right? I mean, they wasn't sad about it. They showed him the door, and now he's looking kind of similar in Dallas. If they play to their potential, they can beat anybody. So is that going to happen? I can't call that, man. I can't predict that at all. I do think they win this game, though. I think that was an attention getter last week. I think they're embarrassed. I think they have to come out and prove a point. I don't know if that point's going to be some kind of beatdown of the Bucks. I mean, looking here at points per game, they have almost 10 more points a game on average than the Bucks, who have been paltry on offense, man. If you look at everything except rush and defense, the Cowboys in the top half of the league. But yeah, so are the Buccaneers on everything but pass defense. Rush offense. So they can't run the damn ball. So it'll be interesting in this game. Clear skies, Monday Night Football, prime time. I think it's the revenge factor, though. The revenge factor. Give me the Cowboys. Wrong team favored, baby. They remember that exit last year at the hand of the Buccaneers, and I think they ready to get some revenge, man. So that's the slate of games for week 19, baby. Wildcard week, man. What's up to Joshua? Good day in the chat. Shout out, man. Go Dogs. We got 2 dog fans in the chat, man. The all-time greatest butt whipping in the history of the playoffs. Man, I turned the damn game off in the third quarter. I was like, okay, I'm just going to listen to
all
music.
of America did.
Yeah, it was the lowest rated game. Yeah, championship game. But the Dogs, back-to-back champions. I think part of the reason is because everybody knew the Dogs were the best team. I mean, they knew it mid-season, I think. They spent most of all but, 1 or 2 weeks as number one. Bama jumped them briefly, and then that didn't last long. So, yeah, shout out. Go Dogs. Roo, roo, roo. Happy for y'all out there, man. It was a great time. My Seminoles might see y'all in the playoffs next year. Check the hat. Better know, better represent, baby. We coming, man. We coming. We climbing on up. all the way to early polls. Got us in the top 5, 4,
Top 4.
6. Yeah, top 6, all of them, but some of them a little more conservative. But yeah, man. So after we pick all these things, it's time to bring up our playoff challenge bracket, man. You and me have a bet, dude. A big bet. We doing this playoff game. The first round gives you a point. The second round, the divisional round, gives you 2 points for getting a win right. The third round gives you 4 points. And the Super Bowl winning pick gives you 6 points. Unfortunately, we don't differ a whole lot on our picks, as you heard from this first week. But we have 2 different ones where you have the Chargers, I have the Jags, and you have the Bucks, and I have the Cowboys. So we will start to differ after that and see what happens. We got a bottle of Trace, right? Bet on this bracket.
Yep.
Bottle of Trace, bet on the bracket. So we'll see how it goes. Keep updating this as it transpires. But without much further ado, dude, it's time to get to something we never done before, man. Or should we do the parlays first? What say you? Maybe parlays?
Let's do the parlays
Yeah, I
first.
think you're right. I'm about to pre all over the show, man.
Yeah.
We're about to get to what we're teasing is our PROOFY Awards, man. It's coming up real soon. First annual PROOFY Awards. Should be a good time. Get your evening formal wear on and dress to the nines, man. It's coming up real soon, but it's time to do some actual gambling, which is part of the whole point of this show. So without further ado, let's cue the bourbon, scotch, and beer music, baby. Let's go.
One bourbon, one scotch, one
Beer.
There we go, bourbon, scotch, and beer. I have officially switched over to Weller, by the way, if anybody was wondering. So, top shelf night it is. Top shelf. Let's go. All right, so
I
bourbon,
was wondering.
bourbon, scotch, and beer. If anybody that doesn't know, it's a 3-leg parlay. Spread, money line, under or over. Each one, bourbon, scotch, and beer attached to each one. If we missed any leg of that parlay, we drink the corresponding drink before we even start the show for the following week, which is why we were chugging beers and taking shots, because we almost came through, but didn't quite do it last week. So this week, lay it on me, brother. What you got?
All right. So I actually did this yesterday, but then I'm going to redo it today because the odds have changed. So
Right.
I'm going to give an accurate description. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals to cover the 8.5.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Chargers to win.
Oh.
In my, let's see, beer. Give me the Giants and Vikings. Give me the 48. Give me the under on that game.
Oh.
That 3-team parlay. Shit. Will win you. Oh, I can't. Sorry. I don't know. Do you have it with you?
So you said Vikings under, Chargers
Win.
win,
And the Bengals spread.
and Bengals cover. That gets you $544 on a $100 bet, baby. That's plus $544. What's wrong with that, man? I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That I'm scrambling because I have the exact parlay, the exact bourbon scotch
For real?
beer parlay. So I'm trying to scramble real quick and make a little different
No,
adjustment, man.
no. I say let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. Because we're gonna be. I think if we miss any of this, we got to do them all.
Oh, you raising the stakes, man.
Raising the stakes. If we have the same, you know how rare that is.
Yeah, we never done that actually.
We never done that.
Fair enough, man. It's the first time for everything, dude. Yes. All right. So we letting it ride, man. We both got the same bourbon, scotch, and beer parlay. Cheers. I will drink to that, and drink to that, man. We owe 3 drinks. Let's go. Cheers. Need some more Weller in my cup. What y'all drinking in the chat out there, man? Anybody drinking tonight? Y'all hanging out with us? Hey, if you ever want to support the stream and spin the drink wheel, don't forget the link is in the description, man. We got much love for everybody out in the chat, and y'all been great for us all season long, man. It's been an amazing ride, getting to the culmination right here. So now it's time to get a little loosey-goosey, baby. Let's go. Let's do some big boy parlay. Let's go.
No gray goose if you don't get loose.
No gray goose if you don't get loose. All right, tell me I know we ain't got the same big boy parlays, so let's go.
All right. Give me the 49ers to win.
All right.
Give me the Vikings to win.
All right.
Give me the Bucks. Wrong team favor.
The Bucks are, yes, wrong team favorite. That's right.
The Bills win.
Bills win.
The Bengals win.
Bengals win.
Give me the Jags. Wrong team favor.
Oh, there you go. What you putting on it?
50.
Oh, you putting
only-
50 on it, baby.
It's only 16.
Yeah, it's hard to make them big parlays. 50 wins you $5.79 and 62 cents. Motherfucking cents. What's wrong with that? Not a damn thing, man. And I'm not going to question you anymore because I was giving you shit on some of your picks last week, and they would have won me a bunch of money if I listened to you. So, all right, well, my loosey goosey, I'm gonna go Seahawks cover. I'm gonna go with the rookie quarterback, and maybe the light's a little too big. I'm gonna go Chargers lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wrong team favorite, baby. Go Jags. I got the Bills covering. I have the Vikings covering. I have the Bengals covering. I have the Cowboys covering as well. How about that? I'll put 50 on it just because you said you put 50 on it, man. And that's $2,557.57. That's the way to get some motherfucking money on these fucking parlays when it's only 16. What's wrong with that?
A lot of covers, though, man.
A lot of covers, that's right. But I don't know.
NFL time.
I feel better about anything but the Seahawks on that one. That's the one that gives me the most pause covering, but they can lose by 9. I don't know.
Anyhow,
We'll
man,
see.
it's the
That's
playoffs.
it. All right, time to go bottoms up then, baby. Bottoms up. Here we go. You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, baby. Going bottoms up. Going bottoms up. That's right. Much love. All that means is we starting from the bottom of the order, Monday Night Football, looking up and just reading up an order and making picks just to see if anything stands out to you doing it that way. Plus, we just went bottoms up, maybe a whole new perspective. Let's go.
All right. So give me the Cowboys to cover.
Oh, all right.
Give me the Chargers to cover. Give me the Bengals to cover.
All right.
Give me the Bills to cover.
All right.
Give me the Giants. Wrong team
There
favorite.
you go. I was about to say you can't do my exact parlay now.
And then give me the 49ers to cover.
Oh, there we go. It was close. That's gonna be even
This
better.
one I'm
than
only
mine,
putting
man.
25 on.
Oh, only 25. I still win you $1,434 even. What's wrong with that? Not a damn thing. I mean, and I can see them Giants winning the game because if the Vikings do that Vikings type shit, man, that's what could happen, dude. So I can see that, man. Shout out in the chat if you're still here. Let me know you're still here. It's time for the proofies here in just a moment, man. All right. Last but not least, let's see what I can get done here. We're gonna flip the script a little bit in case some chaos really happens. We're gonna take the Buccaneers wrong team favorite for the Cowboys to do what they tend to do sometime. We're gonna still take the Bengals to win, but not cover in case it goes weird. We're gonna take the Giants wrong team favorite like you just did. We're gonna take the Buffalo Bills to win and cover. We're gonna take the we're gonna take the Jags to win. And then we're going to take the Niners to win. And you put 25 on that like you do. I'm just copying what you do because I want to be like you so bad. No, I don't like it because it don't give me over 1,000. I'm going to put 50 on it. That'll give you $1,505.39 if you made that parlay, baby. Let's go. What's wrong with any of that, man? Nothing if you win.
It's a little mix and match, so I like it.
Yeah, nothing if you win, man. Bo Jones says he's got Giants, but he's nervous. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I misspoke. I think I said Dexter Jones, and I think I was getting the Chiefs defensive tackle mixed up, but
Chris
it's Dexter
Jones?
Lawrence. Yeah, Chris Jones.
Yeah, the one that got me 0 points in my fantasy playoff when I lost by a point. Yeah, that guy.
But yeah, the Giants got everybody nervous.
Well, I mean, look, it's a fair pick. I don't hate the pick, and it could happen, but they're not the better team, and they're on the road.
No,
and they're on the road.
Yeah.
So sometimes, It can go like that. All right, so it's about time, man. Look, it's time to fade this hype music we got going on, man. Let's fade it out. We're about to get into some nicer situations, man. Once again, I hope you got your evening wear on, your formal wear on. Hope you got your champagne ready, because it's time to do some high class type shit right now, man. We're trying to do some. It's time for the first annual Proofy Awards, all right? So we're gonna they're coming up momentarily. So we're going to get behind the curtain, go backstage, if you will, and bring out the Proofies, man. So if you hype, let me know if you're hype in the chat, man. This is gonna be fun, dude. The first annual Proofies happens every year from here on out. This is year 1. Last year was year 0. First annual Proofies. We'll be right back after these brief messages. Yes, oh yes, baby, it's coming up. First annual Proofy Award.
Kind of disappointed we don't have swag bags.
Yes, you have made it. We are here for the first annual Proofy Awards. That's right, that's right. Shout out to the chat out there, the chat box. Everybody's been hanging out in the stream the whole time, man. God bless y'all for being here. God bless all y'all been here all year long. It's an amazing time. So glad y'all are here. It is the first annual Proofy Awards, baby. That's right. Nobody else you watching, nobody else knows anything about this, man. This is it. This is the next level in football entertainment, baby. Hope you got your drink. Hope you got your tux on, your evening attire, man. We doing the damn thing.
And you said something about being classy.
Shit. This is how you made this look good, baby. Woo! Oh, you on the champagne?
Class.
Well, I'm on the top shelf bourbon, man. I hope that's classy enough, man. I don't know. I ain't got no damn champagne now. But damn, we look good, man.
Well, you're drinking Wellers. They're Wellers are for winners. So hopefully tonight there will be some winners of the first inaugural Proofies.
There will be some winners. I can guarantee you that, dude. I can guarantee you there will be some winners, man. So I just want to say how good you look, man.
Yeah, my wife is my tailor.
Oh.
This is a Jennifer Lynn. Just made it for me. She had a
Jennifer Lynn.
She had to, move the testicles around a little bit from to and fro, but
nice.
We got it done.
Nice. I'm down with it, man. I couldn't ask for a better looking co-host. So it's happening, dude. It's happening. All right. So without further ado, it's time for the first annual Proofy Awards, man. Here we go. Here we go. the first Proofy Award ever to be handed out will be for Wingman of the Year. The Wingman of the Year, y'all. So this is the player, the most underappreciated player, the least valued contributor, man. The guy that he's not getting the glory, but without him, where would your team be? And the nominees are for Best Wingman, T. Higgins, Tyler Lockett, Cooper Rush, Brock Purdy, and Jacoby Brissett.
Nice.
Thoughts about the nominees, man? What's your thoughts about the nominees?
I love the nominees. Purdy just came on strong at the end. And then Cooper Rush held it together when Dallas needed it. Those two teams could have faltered at any point, and they did not.
Those are the two that stand out to you the most, huh?
Heroes are Lockett and Higgins, yeah.
I agree, man, and I agree. So it was a close vote, actually, and it came down to the two you just mentioned, man. So it is my honor to award the first ever Proofy in the history of 100 Proof football. 2, 1, Brock Purdy, baby. Give it up for Brock Purdy. Well done. You're in the playoffs. You had the team around you. You could go all the way. I'll drink to that. Cheers, brother.
Oh, I'm so proud. Cheers. What a great wingman.
Brock, I will say you're doing way better than your brother who couldn't hack it at a crappy 3-win Florida State team and had to transfer, man. So we'll see how he's going to do over there at Iowa State or Nebraska, wherever he ended up. I can't remember, but way to go, Brock Purdy. All right.
So you win 100 proof, and then we shit on you.
No, we shit on your brother. We ain't shit
Well,
on
okay,
him.
we
Yeah.
roast your
We might
brother.
shit on your family. Yeah. Equal opportunity shitters for sure. But hey, a little bit of trivia question. Year 10 of the show, who won the first ever Proofy Awards?
See if we remember.
And then see if Bo Jones will remind us, man. He'll be there and let us know, man. All right.
Polly taking notes now.
The next award coming up. Some of these awards you might not want to win. The next award is the man that can't hold a liquor. Oh, that's right. If there's free agents all over the place, got big money, big signing to be with new teams, new change of scenery. They got to the new bar, they trying to hang out with everybody, and they just can't even hold a liquor, making an ass of themselves as soon as they show up. And the nominees are Zach Wilson, Russell Wilson, Matt Ryan, and Carson Wentz. Let's go. Give it up for the nominees, y'all. Let's go. What's your thoughts on the nominees in this category?
I mean, it's all quarterbacks, and I guess quarterbacks are the heavy drinkers on the 100 proof. So, I don't know. I think it's a toss-up. They all deserve it, in my opinion.
They all Hey, well, this ain't no Little League trophy, man. Somebody's going to win the damn trophy, and that's for sure. So without further ado, I can tell you, the man that can't hold his liquor for 2022 is Russell Wilson, baby. Give it up for him, y'all. Give it up for him. Man, he got almost as many touchdowns as he does proofies, man. Or almost as many proofies as he does touchdowns, right?
Yep.
It's been that
By
kind
the end of the night, he might have more. Yes.
Russell Wilson, congratulations, man. You have forever cemented yourself in the lore of the Proofy Awards. Russell Wilson, congratulations, sir. May or may not be the first or last time we see his name tonight.
I know he doesn't have a brother, so are you going to shit on his kids now? Since he won? I didn't know where this is going.
No, I just want to shit in one of his bathrooms. There was like a thing, what does he have, like 9 bathrooms or something like that? It just says last week
I think he has 13.
13 bathrooms.
Something
just
stupid,
last
yeah.
week, he passed the bathroom versus touchdown pass. He has one more touchdown pass than he does bathrooms. Congratulations once again, Russell Wilson, on a fine, fine season that landed you on the first annual Proofy Awards. Next up, this category is Lord of the Dance for Best End Zone Celebration in the 2022 season, y'all. There's been lots of good nominees. I've seen teams bowling. I've seen people doing crazy dances. I've seen the Steelers get a fine for acting like they duck hunting, shooting stuff out the sky. But this is an individual award, y'all. We're not handing it out to teams, okay? And the nominees for the 2022 Lord of the Dance are Jalen Waddle for the Waddle, Joe Mixon for the coin flip last week. It cost him $10,000. That's hashtag inflation. Mike Gesicki for the whitest griddle you'll ever see, keeping it real. And Alan Lazard for giving the whole team a shot of ayahuasca and they all passed out. What's your thoughts on these nominees, sir? Lots of good nominees, man. Lots of good nominees. As a man, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt. But as a man that has danced in a dance-off at my own wedding, I feel like you're uniquely qualified to talk about this subject, man. Come on.
So I'll start with the Mike Gesicki. It's not called the griddle. It's called the. No, I can't even say it. The
gritty, right?
Gritty.
Did I say griddle?
But you said griddle. Like.
Well, I think he was griddling, man.
Yeah, to me, in my opinion, give it to the man who put money to win this award, and that's Joe Mixon.
Oh.
He paid $10,000 to win a Proofy.
Oh,
you deserve the Proofy, in my opinion.
Let's see. I don't know if he wanted it. Let's see if your wish comes true. The winner of the Lord of the Dance 2022 is Jalen Waddle, baby. Jalen Waddle for coming up with the Waddle. One of the best touchdown dances I've seen since Antonio Brown, who has a different pelvic thrust, man. Or Randy Moss, who just wiped his ass on the goalpost.
He just mooned everybody.
Yeah, one of the best. Joe Mixon was reminiscent of the Sharpie from your boy, Terrell Owens.
T.O.
Yep. But Jalen Waddle is the winner of the first annual Proofy Award, Lord of the Dance. Man, moving right along. This is a great show, man. I'm having a good time, man. I'll drink to that.
I love it.
Cheers,
love
baby.
it.
Cheers. Man, you look fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to wear that every show.
I would say I would give you the number to my tailor, but since I said she checks your balls a few times, I don't think I want that.
Oh man, next up. All right. This award, you may not want to win. If you're the player, you might, but if you're the team, you might not. This is the 86th award, baby. This is a player that's 86 in his team, and he's saying, I will not be here next year. I'm peacing out. Y'all see me on another roster and watch what I do because y'all could have had it, but you didn't put a ring on it. So I'm going to put a ring on a whole different team, baby. The nominees for the first annual 86th awards are Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Saquon Barkley, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady. Give it up for the nominees. That's a good nominee class right there. What's your?
Yeah, that's a good list.
Talk to me about those nominees, man. What's your thoughts on that?
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back, I am glad it was the Detroit Lions that did that to him. Anytime I can plug in my team, go Detroit.
Yeah.
It's been 30 plus years. Lamar Jackson, I think he goes somewhere else. I mean, somebody with some talent, some receivers that could have some quarterback that they could trade or picks that they could trade. And then D-Hop, I think D-Hop could go somewhere else, maybe a Cleveland Browns and reunite with Watson, and you got Cooper. Oh, that'd be deadly next year.
Dang.
So I'm gonna go DeAndre Hopkins.
That's that's your prediction, DeAndre Hopkins.
That's my prediction.
Woo. Man, I think that people want Lamar Jackson. I'm not sure. I mean, him not playing this week tells me something.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see who actually won the award. The 2022 86th award goes to Aaron Rodgers for 86 and the Green Bay Packers after never drafting him a first-round receiver and then trading away the best weapon he ever had and said, come give us a Super Bowl some fucking way. I don't know how, why, or whatever. What's your thoughts, man? Aaron Rodgers.
Pull it out your ayahuasca ass.
They
Yeah,
smoking
Aaron
something.
Rodgers, yeah. So, I don't know what team he would be, but there's a few suitors out there for him.
Oh,
That's
there's
for
a
damn
bunch.
sure.
I think he won the award because if he's at a different team, it's because he's holding out. He just signed a new contract.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people think he's walking away. I think we've seen the last of Aaron Rodgers under center, apparently, according to these awards, man. So that'd be a sad day. We salute you, Aaron Rodgers. Salute. It's been a hell of a career. Next up on the first annual Proofy Awards and this high-class ass shit that we doing right now. This is the Bar Mat Award. Woo! You know what kind of sludge on the bar mat? That shit is nasty. You got to just spray it off, hose it off with a pressure washer after each shift. We don't even want to touch this job. It's a health code violation, man, to even have this thing the way it is currently. And this goes out to the worst fucking coach in the NFL in 2022. And the nominees are all these fired motherfuckers. The Bar Mat Award nominees will be Frank Reich. He's been gone for a minute. Cliff Kingsbury. He's been gone for a couple days. Lovie Smith. Been gone a couple days. Nathaniel Hackett. 1 year and done. One and done. And Matt Rule, who's probably going back to college. Oh, he won't go back to Nebraska, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's going back to college to Nebraska, baby. Ain't no recruit want to play in Nebraska, but that's where he got to go coach. Woo! Talk to me about the first annual Bar Mat nominees.
So the first two, Frank Reich and Cliff Kingsbury, they probably had the most talent on their team. Well, Nathaniel Hackett. But however, they've been with the team for a few years. They know. You've traded for quarterbacks the last few seasons. Kingsbury, you picked your quarterback as soon as you came into the league, and you were fired from Texas Tech.
Ooh, bruh.
So, yeah, I'm glad you're fired again.
Bruh.
I never believed in you. But Nathaniel Hackett, I mean, could it be? I mean, just 1 year? Not even a year. So, I would say Nathaniel Hackett.
That's who you think wins it. Okay. Well, I think Frank Reich will have a decent NFL job next year, offensive coordinator. Cliff Kingsbury can probably get a college job. Nathaniel Hackett, I don't know who's calling him up. Lovie Smith, he needs to go back to coordinating defense. And Matt Rule, we already know where he's at. Let's see who won the first ever Bar Mat Award. You called it, baby. Cliff Kingsbury. Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh,
Nathaniel Hackett. I can't read. Yeah. One and done coach. Who's ever done less with more? I don't know.
Urban Meyer.
I do not know.
That's
Urban
you.
Meyer. Well, we didn't have
That
these
is it.
awards last year. That's the fake heart attack award right there for Urban Meyer, but that's over and done with. The chat loves it. Jordan Love era starts in 3, 2, 1, says Bo Jones in the chat. Much love to the chat out there. The next award. This is an important award. I know this is near and dear to my heart because I've definitely been this guy. You see me be this guy. Oh, wait, no, you was in a van asleep in the parking lot at Fiddler's in Savannah because you couldn't hang that night. And I went in there with some of our friends hit a shot. It went right down. Woo! And I said, oh, it's coming right back up. I went and puked in a urinal, came back and ordered me a beer. I felt bad whoever had to clean that up. But this is the Puke and Rally Award, baby. The Puke and Rally Award. Somebody who just looked like they were ass last season or any other time before this year, thought their career might have been over, but they've come back. They are relevant, and they are potentially here to stay. And the nominees for the 2022 Puke and Rally Award are Geno Smith, Saquon Barkley, and the entire Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's give it up for them, y'all. Let's give it up for them. It's a short list. I mean, there ain't really anybody else that can contend with this list, man. I like this list right here. Talk to me about it.
So I hung out with you puked in the urinal. I've been there with you, and I puked in the urinal. I guess we're just assholes to these people, but
I mean, it's better than all the way on the floor. Some of it flushed.
Well, I didn't even flush mine. I just left. But we did puke and rally. We went to the next bar. I would say the Jacksonville Jaguars. I alluded to it last question with the Urban Meyer, and they've come from a shitty ass team, fire dumpster, playoff team this year, and the future is promising. I'd say the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Wow, I didn't see that coming, man. I didn't see that coming because Geno Smith, man, he's in the playoffs right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
all of them are in the playoffs.
Well, that's true, but he's the captain of the team. You know what I mean? It's a one man as opposed to a whole team, man. Mm-hmm. But did anybody think Geno Smith would be playing after week 3? We on this show said all offseason I thought they'd be signing the Baker Mayfield or somebody. And they didn't. They rode with Geno Smith all the way to the playoffs, who is now the Seahawks' leading passer for all time in a season. All-time single-season passing leader is not Russell Wilson's ass. It is Geno Smith. Bruh. Whatever. Let's see who won this damn award. You ready?
I'm ready.
Damn, if you wasn't right, it was the Jacksonville, the London Jaguars, baby. Shout out to the London Jaguars of Jacksonville. Our friends across the pond. We've always had a great UK listenership. We always joke about them being the London Jags because it's sent there every fucking year that there's a game in London. The Jaguars are playing. We call them the home crowd now. Hey, in 10, 20 years, maybe once the NFL is global, they will be the London Jaguars, but they are the winner. Everybody wrote them up. People even thought Trevor Lawrence was a bust because of how bad they were last year. And they wrote Geno Smith off, but he ain't right back, baby. He ain't right back. But the London Jaguars are the 2022 winners of the Puke and Rally Award. I love it. Dude.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Urban Meyer, even Gainesville people puke when they hear Urban Meyer. So, yeah.
I mean, if you go from winning 2 national championships and your coach all of a sudden don't want to be there no more and then your program goes to shit, that's worse than what Jimbo Fisher did to Florida State. Not a whole lot worse, but it's close. Yeah. They were still in their prime, man. And the nose had slid off a little bit under Fisher. But we won't get too much in the weeds. Bo Jones says, let Geno cook, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now we're getting to a special time in the first annual Proofies. The listener submitted categories. We had several of y'all reach out to us on different social media categories, DMs, Messenger, and all sorts of things, suggesting your own categories once we announce what was happening this week. So we have 3 listener submitted categories and nominees. And the first category listener submitted is the Sean Payton Award. Who is most likely to have Sean Payton as their coach next year? And this is a good question, man. He's had interviews. He interviewed in Denver. He talked about how talented Kyler Murray is? Man, so the nominees of the first annual Sean Payton Award is Arizona, Carolina, Denver, Houston, Indianapolis, and New Orleans. What you think about that, man? One of those doesn't even have a coaching opening right now.
But it's his old coaching staff. So it's like, you did enough. We just need the more offensive-minded coach, and we can coach the defense. The defense hasn't been the Saints' defense as we've known, and that's because they're head coaches right now. So that makes sense to me. Arizona, I don't know about that one. I think that's going to be a trash heap, and I think he'll read into that. Denver looks really good. You got a great defense, and you got some offensive weapons. So put your scheme into it. And then Houston, there's a little bit more work to be done. Indianapolis, you can actually make a play. So I'm going to go with, give me the Denver Broncos.
Wow. And there's a great suggestion in the chat right now. Bo Jones, the LA Rams, dude. What if he doesn't come back? There is rumors of that. They didn't make the nominee list in the listener suggested category, man. Let's see.
Well, LA.
Go ahead.
Yeah, LA. I mean, the thing about LA is you don't know what is underneath the sheets. Like, you're gonna have to actually lift the sheets up
Black
to
light.
see all the. Yeah, you're gonna have to black like that bad. I mean, especially on defense, Aaron Donald might not come back. You know, they're starting to age on defense a little bit. Their offensive line. So I mean, it's not the same team from 2 years ago.
Well, the
I
winner,
think it'd almost be a rebuild.
the winner of the 2022 Sean Payton Award is indeed the Denver Broncos, according to 100 Proof Football. The Denver Broncos, man. He's interviewed there already, so we know that's taken place. The Broncos had the biggest QB signing of the offseason last year. They're going to follow it up with the biggest head coach signing to go with those receivers and defense they have. Sean Payton always had an offense with a good defense behind it, man. All the puzzle pieces seem to fit with Sean Payton and Denver. So let's go. Next up, in the listener submitted category section, the I'd rather watch a catheter be removed than watch this team play another game category, which I think is self-explanatory. But we have different nominees. The Week 8 Chiefs, who lost to the motherfucking Indianapolis Colts and cost us a big parlay. What the hell is that? The Week 18 Cowboys, who just this week cost us $2,000. The Week 2 through 8 Steelers, who went 1-7 and somehow only beat the Bucks, and now they're in the damn playoffs. The Week 7 Patriots, who cost us a parlay against the Bears at home on Monday night, the only game we had left to win. The Steelers in that stretch lost the game to the Browns, which was competitive, but they lost us a lot of money that week too. And also just the Denver Broncos and their entire season's entirety, man, is also a nominee, man. Talk to me about these nominees. Let's give it up for these nominees, man, because they fucking suck.
Yeah, I think those nominees right there probably cost us at least 20 grand in winnings just on those weeks. At least the Steelers have some type of excuse. Watt being out pretty much during that time. I think they were 1-8 without him, and then they are I don't know what the math is, but they're doing really well with him. So I hate to keep shitting on the Denver Broncos, so I'm going to say Week 3 Chiefs. I'm riding hot. I'm going to roll the dice. Week 3 Chiefs.
That would be probably the most inexplicable loss of all of them, I would say. So that's a good bet. The Denver Broncos, man, I don't know. It's just like kicking the kid while he's down. I don't know. You're picking on the small kid and I don't dodgeball. Maybe that's the answer, though. Let's see who won the 2022 PROOFY for the I'd rather watch a catheter get removed than watch this team play another game award. And the winner is, the Week 18 Cowboys that we just saw last week throw, 3 interceptions, a pick 6, cost us $2,000. This team somehow supposed to go to the playoffs. They got one of the best offenses, talent-wise, on paper in the country, in the nation. One of the best defenses, and they just got spanked when they could have won their own division with the division on the line. The Week 18 Cowboys have won the 2020 award for. They've won the IRWACGRTWTTPAG award. Congratulations, Cowboys. Congratulations.
But at least they won something in January. Let's give them that.
Oh, woo! He doing it to him, man. It is that time where they perennially and annually are the subject of conversation. And now, the last but not least user-submitted award. This year's award for who cost you the fantasy championship the most. We have named it the Buttery Nipple Award because my co-host lost his Super Bowl and his opponent said he would have to take a buttery nipple shot on air. If he lost it, we still got to do it. It's a pretty weak shot. It's sugary as hell. We'll get it done one time when he's on here. But, yeah, who cost you your fantasy Super Bowl champion the most award? The Buttery Nipple for this year goes to. The nominees are Damar Hamlin. Too soon, bro? I don't know. T. Higgins. And Roger Goodell's ass, man. Roger Goodell's ass. Talk to me about the award. I'm glad Damar's discharged. Otherwise, I'd have felt really bad putting this award up here, man.
Anytime Roger Goodell is in the list, I'm always going to go to Roger Goodell. But just for shit's sake, I'm going to say T. Higgins because you can't blame Damar Hamlin. But I could definitely blame T. Higgins, even though...
is that your official position as somebody who lost the Super Bowl because Josh Allen couldn't play the game?
Yeah. Yep,
wow.
T. Higgins. Well, no, I hate Roger Goodell. I can't stand him, so Roger Goodell.
And the winner is Roger Goodell. There you go, because you were on record on this show saying that you thought the game would get rescheduled and the playoff pushed back a week. I was here to tell you that shit wasn't happening. But
well, I didn't think they would flip a coin either, or, have a neutral field during the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really shitty solution.
It's called a clown show, and Roger Goodell's the head clown.
Yeah, there you go. There's a reason. He shouldn't even be getting applauded right now. He should be getting booed. Anytime he comes up on the stage, he gets booed. I heard he was not here in person to accept his award tonight. So Roger Goodell has cost anybody that needed that Bills-Bengals game for their championship. We all blame Roger Goodell, baby. And that was let's give it up one more time for the user-submitted section. The user-submitted section of the first annual PROOFY Awards. The user-submitted categories. I love it. I love it. Bo Jones in the chat says he bets a bottle that he doesn't go to Denver. I will bet you, Bo Jones, a bottle. But we got to say what bottle, man. We're going to do...
We got to say...
I'll do Evan Williams. I'll do Evan Williams with Bo Jones.
And pay it on the cruise.
Yeah, that's true, man. Bo Jones, I'm having a 40th birthday cruise, and you are invited, sir, as one of the pillars of the chat, dude. Marshawn Lynch, I don't think liked this category, man. I don't know. He giving you the glass eye and the face I was making emoji, man. But, hey, this is a user-submitted Marshawn Lynch. We just putting them out there, man. Bo Jones says, Damar discharged, probably my next fantasy team name. Thank you, 100 proof.
Mine was going to be Watson discharge. Thanks, 26 ladies.
Oh, man, that's great. That's great. Stay tuned, man, to 100 Proof Football for the classiest shit you'll ever watch. All right. The next category in the first annual Proofy Awards, we're getting to the Who is the Big Dogs awards everybody wants now. It's the Bar Manager Award. The top Bar Manager Award is for the best coach in the 2022 season. The nominees are Doug Peterson, Kyle Shanahan, Nick Sirianni, and Mike Tomlin. How about Mike Tomlin making the nominee list after starting 2-8 and finishing 6-9?
Yeah.
How about
Actually, that would be like a Rooney Rule.
Woo.
Too soon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all four of these guys, class act, and they all deserve to be here. Peterson, like I said, Puccinelli, Kyle Shanahan, I think he's on the hottest streak the last 10 games in a row. Sirianni. Yeah, Sirianni. I mean, what he's done with Philadelphia and your tight man, Jalen Hurts.
Oh, my tight man.
Yeah, your tight man. I'd say give it to Kyle Shanahan.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's hard to argue. 3 different quarterbacks, and he's in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
From who they wanted to have to who they had and didn't want to have and got him back to Mr. Irrelevant. And now in the playoffs, riding Mr. Irrelevant with all your Super Bowl hopes on the line, man. I like that pick, dude. I'm a Steelers fan. I like the Mike Tomlin pick. I saw a crazy stat, man. This is a crazy fucking stat, dude. I got to read it out loud since Mike Tomlin's name on here. The Steelers have played 1 game in their 256 games under Mike Tomlin where they've been eliminated from playoff contention. Did you hear that? That's a crazy stat. They've played 256 games under Mike Tomlin, and only 1 game have they ever teed it up where they were already eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah, the last 2 years, I guess.
No,
That's
it was 4 years ago or something like that. They made the playoffs last year. They were undefeated. They were like the last undefeated team a couple years before that. That's crazy.
I thought last year was
It was Big Ben's last year. He made the playoffs last year.
Oh, because of the field goal.
Yeah. There's only one time they've ever teed it up where they had no playoff hopes.
Yeah.
That's crazy out of 256 games, man. So that's my pick. I'm a homer, but that's my pick. Even though I think Big Ben and the Killer Bees had a lot to do with that. Well, I've bloviated too much. Let's get back to it and see who the real winner of this trophy is, man, regardless of my opinion. And the winner is Bar Manager of the Year 2022, Doug Peterson, yo. Doug Peterson for the Jaguars, the London Jaguars, who Yoko has picked to win this week. Poo-poo on you because you poo-pooing on the Jaguars, man. From London.
Yeah, Peterson's a great coach.
London town, dude. He was my coach of the offseason hire, my coaching hire of the offseason 2022. There were some good candidates. Yours was in Miami, which also was a great coach. And I mean, speaking of that, I got another great stat to read for you. Ready? The Dolphins in 2021, well, they started the season 1-7, but they ended the year 8-8. But Brian Flores.
Yeah.
Well, this year they started 8-3, and they ended 8-8. So how about that? Old Brian Flores says, "I see you, 100 Proof." I know Brian Flores tuning in, man. We got you, baby. Come on, dude. Next up, we're getting to the big boy awards. We got 1, 2, 3 awards left. Only 3, the big ones. The Top Shelf Award, baby. Ooh, the music just changed right on time, too. The Top Shelf Award. The MVP. The NFL MVP, according to 100 Proof Football. The league hasn't announced it yet. That's fine. They want to see how the playoffs go. We already know who the league MVP is, baby. And we're going to tell you who it is right now. And these are the nominees, the Top Shelf 2022 award. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and my tight man, Jalen Hurts. Talk to me about the nominees, man. Not a lot. There's really nobody else even belongs in the conversation, right? Come on. Let's give it up for the nominees.
I'm sure you can throw in Justin Jefferson or somebody like that, but it's a QB award this year.
Almost every year. It's like the Heisman in that way.
Yeah, it's the 100-proof Heisman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm going to be a homer right now, and I'm going to say Jalen Hurts because you know what? They only lost one game with him as a starter. They lost 2 as soon as he went down, so give me your tight man, Jalen Hurts.
Let me say it like this, man. There's not much room on the bandwagon left, okay? I'm not going to Forrest Gump you and say you can't sit here, seats taken. But I'll scoot in a little bit. It's like I'm at the stadium, and we ain't got chair backs, and somebody's trying to sit in my row, and I know they ain't got tickets, but it's a big game. But they brought a bottle, and they're going to share it with me and the folks around. So I'll scoot over and be a little more squished in for this game, just to make room for you on the bandwagon for my tight man.
Thank you.
All right. But, hey, let me ask you this. You think it's Jalen Hurts. If you were building a franchise, which of these quarterbacks do you want in your franchise? I don't think it's going to be Jalen Hurts.
No, I think I would go Mahomes. They all have.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You have Josh Allen in fantasy. Is Mahomes your answer?
You cannot pick a bad choice, I think, out of these 3.
Who
but I would
is the
have
choice?
to say Patrick Mahomes.
Me as well. I drank to that, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's some damn good nominees, but Patrick Mahomes is my choice. Let's see who the real deal is. The winner of the 2022 Top Shelf Award. Woo! It is Jalen Hurts, my tight man. Jalen Hurts, man. Give it up.
He's finally won a Heisman.
Hey, I'll claim him on my team. He might have to bounce around from team to team in college. He can join my Proofy team anytime, man. Jalen Hurts, you've done a good thing. Your team is shit without you, and you somehow are winning these games, man. God bless you. Jalen Hurts for the first annual Proofy for the Top Shelf player in the NFL 2022. That's another trivia question, White, right there. Who won the first ever Top Shelf award, baby?
I think all these could be trivia questions.
Well, that's the thing, but don't take the air out of my sails, man. I'm down with it. Let's go. All right. These next 2 awards are the creme de la creme. It's Best Supporting Actor, Best Actor. This is it. It's the one. And like award shows broadcast nationally every year, our ratings are worthy of it. We thank all y'all in the chat that's been here for the 100 Proof first annual Proofies. God bless y'all out there. Thank you so much. The next award is the 2022 Barfly Awards, yo. This award goes out to our chat and the top contributors of our chat all year long. If you watch this stream, you know how much we love our chat, love our people. We like talking to chat more than we do ourselves. We just got to talk to ourselves so that we show up the next week. But the chat is the heart of the show. The chat is the meat and taters. We just decide, you know what I'm saying, that somebody cooked and brought to the potluck that you got to eat a little bit of just to make them feel good because they cooked it and brought it. You know what I'm saying? They put the time in. So this next award goes to the top contributor in the chat who makes the chat feel like home, baby. And without y'all, there ain't no show, man. This is it. The 2022 Barfly nominees are Marshawn Lynch,
Nice.
Joshua Goodday, who made an appearance today. Will North. Donut Shalansky. TK. Ben Johnson. York Fryer. And Bo Jones, baby. Talk to me about this group, man. I know this group means as much to you as it does to me, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I was actually kind of glad to see Josh Goodday. I think the most consistent guy out there right now is Bo Jones. York Fryer, he's done a lot this year with us, so I like him as well. And Marshawn is there every week.
Beast
so
mode.
I'm going to go beast mode, Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Marshawn, I mean, it's kind of not fair. Name recognition. How many 1,000-yard seasons? The quads we can't reach around with our arms.
You want to reach around his quads? For what
We should be so lucky. But without further ado, the 2022 Barfly Award goes to the one, the only, Bo Jones, baby. Bo Jones. Give it up for Bo Jones, who is in the chat right now. He's in the chat right now. Of course it's Bo Jones. Give it up, man. We drink to you.
I need to see a teardrop or something. Cry face.
Come on now. If we need the emojis, man. What is it, I know you never expected such an honor. But you earned it. You did earn it, man. The crowd is still clapping, man. They thought they were done. They have started back up again, man. The crowd is still clapping. We are drinking to you. Cheers. This is the Bo
Lynch
Jones.
said red. They're about to Will Smith your ass.
Don't come slap me, man. Don't what is it? We know who this rule really goes to. Don't Kanye me, man. Cheers, Adam. We drinking to the Barfly of the year. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
All right. You still drinking the Willet or what?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I have killed the first bottle of Weller for the season. It is gone.
Nice.
I'm back to Trace.
So classy.
I'm telling you. It gets it done. Bo Jones,
We
congratulations.
get more beautiful.
Bo Jones, do you have a speech? If you want to say something, you let us know, man.
He ain't even here. Marshawn's mad.
Marshawn mad. Marshawn having a business.
furious. Yeah. He's throwing popcorn at us right now.
Marshawn about to get up and walk out, man.
Skittles, yeah.
That's it. The last award of the first annual Proofies 2022. Man, this is the top donor of the year. Now, I don't like to say you can buy your way into our favor, man, but money fucking talks, man. And all the rest of this shit can take a walk. Am I wrong, man?
No, I mean, it takes some money to do anything.
I mean, hey, we appreciate it. Hey, look at all these graphics. Look at all the design. Look at this nice suits we had to get straight from who was the tailor?
Jen Lynn?
The Jen Lynn, baby. Gotta get this Jen Lynn profile, man. Custom. So, this shit ain't cheap, man. So, we appreciate y'all that make it happen, that make it worthwhile. And the next award is the 2022 100 Proof Barstool nameplate. That means, you know how it is. You've been in them bars. They got a nameplate on the chair or on the bar. And anytime you sit down, you know whose seat you in if they ain't there. And you know if they show up, you have to get the fuck up. Because that's...
Usually, though, it's in memory of. I don't want to say
I don't always say memory of. No, sometimes it's just them people, man. You know, hey, you ain't got to take it there. Yeah, but this is the 2022. When he ain't here tonight, so a memory of when he used to be in the fucking chat. Remember, 2022 100 Proof Barstool nameplate. Southern Yankee. Here the nominees are Southern Yankee, Dak's right arm. Giants handyman. Lunch meat. And Adam's mom. Let's go. Let's go. Some of the great donuts we've had over the season, making us drink. Every time they donated, they made us spin that wheel over and over again, making us drink. It is 100 proof football after all. We're going to keep the applause going the whole time they're nominated. Talk about these folks, man. Say something about each one of them, man. Each and every one of them.
So Adam's mom, you gotta start off because it's my mom apparently, and you know what? She gave us the biggest donation. Well, actually, I guess my dad gave me the biggest donation to my mom. So, but she takes credit like a typical woman. Lunch meat. I mean, honestly, who doesn't love the name Lunch Meat? They've been in there for a few times, and I could just imagine their body just being gross. Giants Handyman. That was an original thing that made me laugh out loud. Love it. Dak's right
because
on.
That was about the massage or whatever, right on the sideline.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was that
He
week,
was
man.
Getting rubbed down, and I think he was lifting his testicles just to make sure he got both hands in. And,
got to aerate them.
Yeah. Dak's right arm. That was pretty clever. There's other ones, but I like Dak's right arm. And then Southern Yankee, you can't forget about him. He did donate a lot in the offseason. He spun the wheel. I think he did the only $69 donation that we've had.
He does have the highest all-time donation. Doesn't mean he has the highest cumulative donation, but that's not how the awards get. It's not just a dollars and cents award. Yeah.
I'm just saying I appreciate it. Like you said, money talks.
Dude, consistency.
I'm talking.
Dude, we appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody, for that's made this season what it is. God bless y'all. Hey, we just two former college roommates doing what we would be doing anyway, drinking and talking shit and talking football. And now we're doing it on stream and making some people some money, as well as ourselves, man. So glad y'all are here. This is a special nomination category, the last one and this one too. These are the two that matter the most. And the winner of the 2022 100 Proof Barstool nameplate is Southern Yankee. Give it up for him, y'all. Southern Yankee that came through, man. He has destroyed my liver. Thank you, sir. You've made me pound over and over again. I'll pound it for you. Fist bump. Much love out there.
I don't know where this is going.
We doing it, man. Southern Yankee has been top donor of 2022, both in girth and length, man. Girth and length. Talk about Southern
Very
Yankee
nice.
and length. Yeah, now we know who the winner is. You gotta say something nice about him.
Why?
Fair enough. All right, fair enough. I'm down with it, man. And that's going to do it for the 2022 Proofies from the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the panhandle of Florida. You know what time it is. Let's call, baby. Let's call. Back to the normal screen. This is the after party. We back here in the streets with our formal wear on. Dude, we got to talk about what we saw this week. Parting thoughts, man. I know you got you want to opine about the college football playoff and all that stuff, man. Talk to me about what's on your mind. You don't have to talk about college football, but this is what we usually do. We end up on college or something stupid that we just talk about off in the week, man. So, parting thoughts, last call. What's on your mind?
All right. It's nothing fancy or anything, but let's go and honor a memory of J.J. Watt's last game last year. And earlier this week, he's like, "There's no words that are coming up right now except for just thank you." And honestly, I mean that those are sometimes the simplest words or the best words, and I think it could be reciprocated to the fans too. JJ is such a class act. He donated to Houston when they went through the flooding with the hurricanes. he didn't want any publicity or anything, and he seems like he's doing the game the way it should be done. And I just want to tell JJ thank you, and I don't have any big words or elaborate things to say, but just a simple thank
Don't
you.
get
and I think
emotional on
that's
us
good
now.
enough.
Don't. Hey,
I'm not
keep it
getting
together.
emotional. Oh, how would try? We just came from the Proofy, so I'm a little emotional.
Hey, yeah, my favorite thing JJ Watt ever did, besides sacking a shitload of people and playing with a broken nose and giving us those cool moments, man, even though they've been a few years removed, was this year he paid somebody's bet off when they hit him up on on Twitter, said he didn't get credited for a touchdown when he should have, and he agreed. And so that busted a parlay, and he paid that guy's winnings. He said, you would have won this. I said I got a touchdown. They called him down or whatever it was. And so he said, I agree that you should have got a touchdown for that. And he paid his parlay off. That's cool, because that's what this fucking show is about, man. So I drink to that. JJ Watt, salute.
Salute.
My part ain't thought of college football playoff, bro. Just happened. Relevant. AF. Yo. That was the worst game we watched in a long time. Whose fault is that?
Yep. Alabama's.
Fair enough. Thank you. I do like that answer. Thank you, because if Alabama would have beat somebody they should have been there. But I feel the Alabama fans great, man. They lost 2 games, but both of the games they lost was the last play of the game. That's kind of...
Not only that, though. Okay, let's play devil's advocate both ways. So, as an Alabama fan, we lost to at-night games, built-up games, like full-capacity games, into Death Valley and into Neyland Stadium. Like, crazy places to play at night. And both places were crazy. Like, it... And we lost in last...
They were both on the road, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, we should have. I mean, if you're going to be a championship team, you got to win at least one of those games.
Yeah.
So I'm not making any excuses, but I'm just saying, like, the circumstances is it was really stacked up against Alabama in that certain way.
Well,
like, no one plays those kind of primetime games at night.
Yeah.
Where it's that kind of crazy crowd.
I think that even more than that maybe this is unpopular opinion. I think the A&M and Texas games hurt you more than the losses did.
I agree. Yep.
If you'd have beat them teams like you should have, and then people's like, well, this is Alabama, then they could have been like, hey, those are hyped up circumstances, flukes, last play of the game, whatever. But then you play the teams you're supposed to kick your shit out of, and then you barely beat those teams. I think that's what kept you out of the playoffs. All I got to say is, man, we made the vault bet last week. I said Jared Verse probably going to be coming back. He came back since I said it. The way 2 early top 25 has been coming out, Florida State's between 4 and 6 at every one of them. Watch my nose.
I love it.
Suck our spears. We're coming for you, baby. 2023, baby. I don't know if we win the national championship because we're going to need some injury luck because we're not as deep. We're getting some depth, though. We're getting some quality depth, dude, transfer portal-wise.
You are. Yeah,
but
you're getting great depth, and I think your offensive scheme is very. I mean, you have a lot of speed and talent where need be.
Well, that's the nicest shit you ever said, man. You all right? You drinking a lot tonight, ain't it?
I'm not drinking at all.
Man, because you got this vault bet today making the playoff next year, man.
I don't think they make the playoffs, especially if they're the higher the seed. I think is detrimental to FSU.
I think
you're reading into it too much. If like, oh, I'm the number 4 seed, like going into preseason. Oh, I'm ranked 4. I'm ranked 6.
Oh, you know, I'm the first person to say these preseason shit and even in-season shit don't matter. It's what the playoff committee says. Now, the problem with that is that the playoff committee watches ESPN and all that shit too, and they probably biased in the same way by those polls. But for once in the last whatever. Hey, we lost to Jacksonville State 2 years ago. I'll see y'all motherfuckers in the playoffs, and I'll be swinging my dick all around the town about it, man. I'll be happy as hell about it, dude. And I'm there for it, dude. So y'all will see me, whatever. I think the championship's in Houston next year. Come on.
You swinging your dick in Houston?
I'm gonna do it in every stadium we go to, man, because I'll be there, dude. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida, this has been 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Clegg from my co-host Adam Pope. Keep it real. Keep it 100. May all your parlays come through and may all the women be satisfied. We out.
I'm out!